I will show you. I know it sounds too good to be true because we've never been told that there is another way, but there is another way. And I have it, and I'll show it to you in just 2 weeks from now. I promise you there's no one walking around like France and Greece all day who's a healthy weight, who's necessarily thinking about their macros and calories all day. There is a more freeing and positive approach to eating that I will show you that is super effective and makes you so you're not dependent on these things long term. This is very different than calorie counting. I'll explain why I don't believe in counting calories or points right now if you want. Do you guys want me to talk about that? Because I could talk about that. I could totally talk about how this compares to keto, how this compares to calorie counting, how this compares to points and all that stuff. Yeah, people want me to talk about that. Okay, so it's I don't believe in counting calories for a couple of reasons. One is they're inaccurate, like, and I think oh, I'm getting a lot of likes. Okay, so I'm thinking that that's what I should talk about. Calorie counting, first off, is not accurate. The FDA actually allows food companies a 20% deviation in food labeling, which is really crazy. So basically, when you get a 100-calorie pack of pretzels from Nabisco or something, that 100-calorie bag of pretzels could actually be 119 calories and still be legal. And so people counting calories of like thinking they need 1,700 calories a day in order to lose weight, if they're eating food that's labeled as such, they could be eating closer to 2,100 calories a day. And that could be a difference of about 35 pounds a year that they're gaining while they're trying to lose weight and count calories. So that's one reason why people can't calorie count on a day-to-day basis, because so much of it is inaccurate. Now, you will see that I do talk about calories when I talk about how to shop for food products. And if you look at my Instagram page, Ilana Molston, you'll see like I use calories as like a comparative value because it's something to look at and understand, when choosing products and understanding what a good snack is. And you shouldn't have a snack bar that's 600 calories that's considered a snack. You should have something closer to the beach bar that's about 150 calories for a snack. So I'll explain to you in calories in a perspective of how to choose smart foods. And so you're, choosing foods that are helping you lose weight and feel satisfied, not sabotaging you. But in terms of counting calories on a day-to-day basis, I don't believe in it because one, it's inaccurate, and two, it really messes with your relationship with food in your body. Because one, it creates this paranoia of I need to eat this amount, I need to eat this amount. And you're never really eating according to what you need because you're really relying so much on this outwardly system. And what people do when they're counting calories or points is they save up all day so they can go to an Italian restaurant at night and use them all and all of that, which is definitely not healthy for a positive relationship with food and weight loss. Also, calories aren't equal. We actually process proteins in a very different way than we take in fats and carbohydrates. And so it doesn't really make sense to look at all calories as equal in that way. So you will still eat carbs with this plan, you'll still eat protein with this plan, you'll still eat vegetables with this plan and all this stuff, but you're gonna learn when to eat which food group for your best optimal weight loss, energy, and mindset. And you'll realize that calories aren't equal in that way, that you just because, a loaf of bread is within your point system, you're probably gonna feel really crabby if that's all you're eating in a day. And the other thing with calories is that it messes with their ability to learn what their body really needs, right? Because I know so many people who feel full and satisfied, want to just go to sleep, but like their calorie counting or points app is telling them that they still have 300 calories. So what do? It's like 9 o'clock at night, they start going into the fridge because they can, and not really because they need to. So I find it totally messes with people's relationship with food. It makes you completely reliant on it. And then when you come into like Christmas season or holiday season, and you can't calorie count when you're at a potluck and you're at your grandma's house, you just don't. And then if you're not going to be counting, you might as well be off, and you never really result into a positive relationship with food in your body. You're always on or off in this program, like you're never off. With the 2B mindset, there is no cheating. If you have, eggnog on Christmas, you'll realize like how to prioritize it in a way that you're really actually fully enjoying it, and you could still lose weight before New Year starts, not after. So this program is so freeing in that way. And also I find that the calorie and the macro counting and the points counting, they totally make us scared of food because they create a barrier between people and food. So, instead of calling it a sweet potato, you're now calling it 5 points or 300 calories. And so when you're off and you're not counting the calories or the macros or the points, you're like, oh God, I have to go back to that in order to eat well. Whereas with the 2B mindset, like if you're eating a sweet potato and 2 chicken thighs and broccoli and, you know, balsamic vinaigrette, then you're going to be thinking in food and you're going to be realizing what food is best for you and your body. So in 5 years from now, you know, when you want to lose 5 more pounds for a wedding or something, you'll just go back to eating, oh, you know what, I was really enjoying that sweet potato and chicken thighs and broccoli meal. Like, let me get that back in my life. And you're not going to be scared of food because you're no longer going to be hiding behind a point system or a macro system or a calorie counting system. You're going to be really trusting yourself and your body around food. And that's one of the most positive things that come out of this program is people relieve that fear that they used to have around food and they start to really appreciate it more.